We're on Mount Rigger Road, trying to get to Mount Washington Road. It's pretty in here.
Today's adventure has brought us to this marker. It was placed here in 1906. This side is Connecticut. This side is Massachusetts. So, hun, we're here to do Connecticut's high point, right? Mm-hmm. I don't see it. Normally we're parked next to them. Where is it?
It's in that trail. Yes, we have to hike today.
Yep, we will be following this red blaze trail over to Mount Frizzle. Now, the summit of Mount Frizzle is in Massachusetts, but we're going to get Connecticut's high point. Seems a little weird, huh? The high point of Connecticut is actually on the side of the mountain whose summit is in Massachusetts. Oh, and by the way, we're gonna go a little bit further on this trail too and get the Connecticut, New York, and Massachusetts tri-point. Those of you wondering if Cheryl and I are just gallivanting around the country hitting high points, yeah, pretty much. We left New Hampshire September 12th in our RV to practice full-time RV living. And as we've been going along, we have been filming, and the stuff that we felt was significant for the We Are Mud Fun channel, we've been putting up there. If you're interested in everything that we're doing, the eye that just popped up, that will bring you to our other YouTube channel, Get Gone With Us, and you can see everything that we've been doing. We will be back in New Hampshire in about a week or two, so we will see you soon. The trail has been flat since we left the Jeep. It is blazed in red. From what we understand, it will stay pretty much flat until we get to Round Mountain. Then we'll go up and over Round Mountain and continue our way to Mount Frizzle. Well, we read that when you get to Round Mountain, it was going to pretty much go straight up. And this is what we're facing right now. But it's not that high, so we'll be fine. Well, it's just a short, steep section. Cheryl's making it look easy. Been a while since we've done anything with real elevation. You're not up there yet.
Some more up.
Yeah, we were wrong about it being that little spot. Imagine this wouldn't be much fun when it's wet.
No.
Of course, looks like people went around that way.
Ah, stay on the rocks.
Are you sure Round Mountain is in Connecticut and not New Hampshire? Because they seem to be the same.
Yeah, same terrain.
Yeah, heart rates are going.
Feels good. Oh, I've missed these views.
Yes, we have.
Very pretty.
We believe this view's from the top, too. So we're at this cairn. Not sure if it is the exact summit because there's another big cairn. And there was another spot that we went to also. In any event, this is our first summit in Connecticut. All right, now if you've seen our last two high points, remember they weren't always considered a high point. What you're looking at over there is Bear Mountain. That used to be considered the high point. As a matter of fact, if you climb it, there's even a plaque up there stating that it was the high point, but it's not, because the high point is somewhere along the slope over there of Mount Frizzle. Remember I told you at the beginning, the high point in Connecticut was on a mountain that the summit is in Massachusetts. Hey, the mountains didn't choose where the boundary lines were.
No, people did.
And here is the other cairn that's up here. Hey, Jules. We are hitting all of the highest points just to make sure that we did Round Mountain.
We are in the col. And now we're ready to go up Mount Frizzle.
Yeah, coming down from Round Mountain was a lot easier than going up Round Mountain. Not as steep.
Yeah, it was a nice hike.
That will be nice coming back.
Yeah. And look at our sky.
Yeah, well, it's not going to stay that way. It's supposed to rain and freeze warnings for tonight, so...
On we go.
Wow, this rock almost looks like petrified tree.
Going up around was a fun scramble. Going down was a nice walk. Coming up Frizzle was a little bit of a scramble.
Yeah, sweat.
And Now we're on a plateau.
Looking for the
That's
summit.
a nice walk. This will be our first summit in Massachusetts.
Yeah, we're just banging out all sorts of things today.
Yep. We have made it to the official summit of Mount Frizzle. Oh, there's a sign. Hold on, coming. Right there.
In case anyone's wondering. We got our first summit in Connecticut. Now we have our first summit in Massachusetts. There's 2 more things we're gonna get today. This is just all a bargain. Oh, and there's a summit register too.
Yep, very cool. And the little Karen right there.
Now here's the summit register. And in case you're wondering just how far the high point and the tri point are, the high point is about 300 yards. So we're gonna go get that first. Then we're gonna continue on right to the tri point. So, hon, we're at a high point. Any guess on what state high point this is?
There was something in that box that told us what it was.
Yeah. Yes. Welcome to Connecticut's high point, everybody. 2,380 feet above sea level. This is our 10th high point. And I tell you, this was a nice little hike. Been a while since we had a hike to a high point. It was very enjoyable. Of course, we will be continuing on to the tri point.
All kinds of stuff today.
All right, off to the tri point now. Kind of cool that you have to pass the high point just to get to the tri point. Take 2 birds out with 1 stone. Honey, what are you doing and where are you at?
I am sitting on Massachusetts, Connecticut, and New York.
You seem pretty happy about that.
I am.
So it's dated 1898. And as we come around to the left, there is where Massachusetts joins, continuing to the left. The scratched in Connecticut, continuing to the left. And New York, tri point. I think this is the only time that Massachusetts and New York can be on the same thing and not be fighting with each other over the Red Sox and the Yankees. What do you think?
I think so. What you doing, babe?
Well, we got 4 things today, right?
Yes.
Got 5 things. That is the New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut tri-point cache. So we're gonna do what we do and get back to the video. It's been a while since you've seen us do this, right? You can see out there, that's what we're running from. That's a front coming through. It's gonna rain and drop the temperatures. So unless we see something interesting, we'll see you at the bottom. All right, guys, we are back down. And so far we've beat the rain. So we're gonna be in the Jeep anyway, so I'm saying we beat the rain. That's not a bad hike at all. I mean, we picked up 5 different things up there between geocaches, high points, tri-points, summits, and
6 things.
we picked up 6 things because now we have the Connecticut-Massachusetts border line here too. Now, if you wanna come and do this hike, Mount Frizzle is not marked anywhere. So depending which way you come in on Mount Washington Road, sorry, I was thinking New Hampshire. Whichever way you come in on Mount Washington Road, look for this, Massachusetts, Connecticut. When you see this, there's parking right there, there's parking right there. And once you're parked, where our Jeep is, you'll see a trail. It's blazed in red. And Cheryl and I want to thank trail maintenance because it is extremely well blazed in red. If you get lost on that trail, it's because you wanted to. So, but other than that, do you have anything on?
Nope.
All right then, till our next adventure, the end.